Thanks. Well, from purse chains to nail polish, we're transforming some basics into fabulous accessories and pieces of home decor this morning, thanks to the help of lifestyle expert Jamie Gottschall from Upper Saucon Township. And she joins me now with some ideas that may have you wondering, or may leave you wondering, why didn't I think of that? It's such a good idea. Great to see you.
Great to see you, too. Thanks for having me.
Thank you for being here. So we know that you're always thinking of creative ideas, ways to jazz up your wardrobe, jazz up your home.
Right.
How did you come up with ideas to take, old books that we may have, falling apart or, in our families, here they are, whoop, hello, from over the years. How did you come up with this idea to kind of jazz these guys up?
Well, I was in the process of decorating our master bathroom, and flanking our hot tub are like bookshelves, and I really struggled. I wallpapered the room, had a really hard time trying to figure out what to put on the shelves. Nothing was working. I finally realized I needed something with a light palette because the walls were light. We papered the bathroom and master bedroom with this paper. And I don't know where it came from, but out of the blue, you know what it was? I started looking for light colored books and I couldn't find them.
Yeah.
So just out of nowhere, I said, oh my gosh, the leftover wallpaper.
Right, that most of us just leave sitting in a drawer just in case or something. Okay, so how do we do this?
Well, next I said, I need books, obviously. And I said, oh my gosh, the books that I was going to toss in the garbage.
Right, like these are kind of falling apart.
They're falling apart. These are antique books. I picked them up at a bookstore or an antique store in a book department, and basically, I threw them in my basement. I ended up not using them, so they were perfect. I grabbed them and picked them up, brought them upstairs, and then I started taping. Some of the bindings were loose. I just taped them.
And you don't even have to, old textbooks, Jamie, old children's books. It doesn't really matter,
You could do your children's rooms. You could do anything. What was the other thing that I was going to mention? Oh, school books.
Yeah.
If you have wallpaper, you could use wrapping paper, anything goes. So basically, from a larger piece of paper, I cut a smaller one out, just as you would cover a book for school. Okay, and just simply cut it to the shape.
And we should mention, you could use wallpaper, or you could use any kind of decorative paper. I mean, scrapbook paper,
anything.
Whatever.
You could even use,
like
even wrap with newspaper.
Okay.
Without, anything goes. So basically, you just take it and cover it like a school book. And it's
pretty easy.
It's just tape. Nobody sees the inside. It sits on a shelf.
Gives
looks
us deja
pretty.
vu to the high school days,
So
with
easy.
the brown
really
paper
is.
bags.
Just cut it to the edge.
Okay, so we continue on and wrap the book like you're doing, and I think we have a picture of your shelves, hopefully, that we're going to show the finished product. There they are. Look how beautiful. So you can see the background of your shelves is your wallpaper, obviously, and then you just kind of have some little accents. And I noticed you put them different directions, like some are standing upright, obviously, and some are laying down, right?
Yes.
Great. And we also have another finished product right here.
So here's an actual finished product. It's basically, all it is taped. It's so simple. On the shelf, anyway, you could sit them down, stack things on top like we were showing you in the photograph, or you can line them up, but it just kept a clean palette in the room. Okay. So then I did the same thing with, I have an armoire in my bedroom, and I was struggling again what to put in there that's going to go with the palette
This idea really
of the
stuck,
room.
right?
And this idea really stuck. I have antique dishes that I collect, and they are like a purple and white transferware. And I was walking through the store and found this paper. It's just wrapping paper.
Just at a craft store or something?
Just at a craft store, like Michael's or someplace. And began wrapping all of the books in this color. So now I have this palette, which works wonderfully.
Well, a great way to breathe new life into something that you almost trashed, these books. And coming up, we're going to switch gears. Oh, there's your purple. How beautiful.
There it is. So that's just a start from these 3 books last night.
Great. Wow. It's amazing what difference a small little project like this can make to a shelf like that. Coming up in just a minute, we are going to switch gears to the wardrobe and talk about how to breathe some new life into shoes, purses, the whole 9 yards. Jamie will share some of her insider tricks when we come right back. Stay with us. All right. right, Rick, thank you. Well, we are showing you tricks of the trade this morning that will breathe new life into accessories and home decor items that you likely have lying around your house. Lifestyle expert Jamie Gottschall from Upper Saucon Township joins me once again with some more great ideas. Jamie, welcome back. So we have some items on our table, you know, things like belts, purses, shoes, that might get a little old and might just be sitting there and think, oh, these have seen their day, we got to toss these. So today you're showing us how to kind of transform some of these items, right?
Well, they may be old, they may be new, and if most of us women notice, many of our clutches especially come with these extra chains or leather straps, and you stuff them inside the bag and stow them away in your closet.
Right.
Well, instead of wasting them, one day I just went through the bags and decided, you know, there must be something that you can do with these. So, for example, this purse here has a beautiful chain on it. You just detach the chain. Most of them do detach very easily. Now, I hope I don't make noise with my mic.
It's okay.
But you can turn this into a necklace, basically. And these have hooks, so you can hook it around.
Which is very in style right now, too.
It really is. The chains, the lengths, and you can do all different. You could even turn it this way.
Because most of us would just carry this bag like this, or you know, just hold it. We wouldn't use the chain.
Well, you can even turn it this way. I mean, there are many different ways that you can do it.
Jamie, I love that idea. That's so good.
Well,
I usually just ditch the chain.
No, don't ditch the chains. There's so much you can do.
Sorry, I probably just gave you a heart attack by
No,
saying
no. And something like this you could use as a keychain. These come on a lot of clutches. They just hang on the side, and sometimes you don't use them. Or, you know, if you need a keychain, basically just hook it onto the keychain and use it that way.
Keychain. How about
now,
this little guy?
This
leather?
very vintage Louis Vuitton bag that I have, I used to do this all the time. I would pull the strap off. Want to help me here? Hold this.
Oh my
Hold
gosh,
this.
I know what you're doing. Hold this end. Okay.
And I would wrap it around my wrist. And I would have a really, really stylish bracelet.
And by the way,
really
these,
cool with a watch.
Yeah, these leather bracelets right now, I mean,
They are
you know.
so in right
They're
now.
so in, but some of them cost like at least $100.
They do. And look, I have a Louis Vuitton bracelet on my wrist. And it looks really good with a nice watch. It gives it some punch. So
I need to go through my purses this afternoon.
there is so much that you can do. It's unbelievable.
Yeah, cool.
In this instance, this again is from a Louis Vuitton suitcase. I took this off the suitcase, and you can take this off of any suitcase. And I turned it into a belt. Basically, just hook it on here.
Oh my gosh.
Okay, and here I have a belt.
Oh my gosh, so cute, Jamie.
So that's another idea.
Some of the bags and, you know, especially suitcases come with all those extra straps, which can be helpful, but they can be annoying.
Again, another strap from a suitcase. This has become a really cool leather bracelet.
And then you just buckle it.
Just buckle it on. It has a nice buckle.
Adorbs.
Again, I have a designer bracelet. In this instant, you can do a double belt. This is a longer strap.
We're just accessorizing you more and more here.
Yeah. So basically, it does close here. You can turn it around.
Do you find that
you have a double belt?
You use these ideas a lot in your everyday
I use them all the time.
Yeah.
I use them all the time. People ask me, oh, where did you get that bracelet? You know, it's Louis Vuitton. It's really cool. And, you know, I always share my secrets.
Yeah, that's great. That's great.
And then something really interesting is in home decor, how you can use it. This is a chain from a purse as well. And I suspended it to the back of an antique mirror for my restroom. Now, I could spray paint the chain to match the color, but it's not necessary. I thought it was a nice contrast. I hung this mirror on top of another mirror. So,
that's a cool idea. Now, these little hooks, did you have to put the hooks, or were these from the purse itself?
Those hooks were from the purse itself.
Okay, so it's all ready to go, basically.
It's all ready to go. I put a knot in it to select the length that I wanted to suspend it from, basically.
And let's switch sides here. We have about a minute. This is this idea I love.
Okay.
So many of us have, you know, a dress or something, and we say, I'm never going to find shoes to match this dress.
That's right.
But you have a solution. Let's
I
hear
have a solution. I always have a solution because spray paint goes a long way, and I spray everything. So anyway, I have an old pair of shoes. These are my favorite. I call them my dancing shoes. I wear these with so many outfits. There are those moments, those fashion emergencies that we just don't have the right color shoe, and we end up ditching the dress for the evening that we really wanted to wear because we never got the shoes or the handbag that we wanted. So, you know, one staple pair of shoes is all that you need. A can of spray paint.
Okay, we're running out of time here.
Purple's a big color. Literally give them a spray. You do the straps, you do anything you want.
Oh my
And you
gosh.
transform the shoe immediately. And if you do this outside, it'll dry instantly.
Yeah.
So I would instantly have a purple pair of shoes, and here, same thing, a bag.
Oh my gosh.
And I literally did this within like 10 minutes before going out
And then-
2 weekends ago.
Oh my gosh. I just
And had
asked
the perfect
Jamie during
outfit.
the commercial break, do you really spray paint all the time? She said all the time.
All the
so-
time. I've even done my nails to match the outfit and then took some rubbing alcohol and went around my cuticles. So.
Oh my gosh. What a cool idea.
Perfect match.
Spray paint goes a long way. Jamie,
Does.
thanks so much. We'll put
Thanks
up
for having me.
these segments on our website, WFMZ.com, as well as a link to Jamie's blog. So again, WFMZ.com for more information. We'll be right back. Stay with us. That's great.